Okay, so I didn't put a video up yesterday, which was Saturday, but I did put one up either Monday or Tuesday. I don't remember what day it was. But today I'm going to, I don't know if you can see my tomatoes and stuff. I'm going to make some Pico de Gallo and some Mahi Mahi tacos and some homemade guac as well. And it's really hot outside today, real hot. And I'm gonna, after I do this, this will be my lunch. I'm gonna go out, see how much I can get done in my backyard. I should video it. My backyard's a hot mess, but and like I said, it's little, but it's oppressive temperatures out, so there's that. So anyway, I'm hungry though, so I thought, well, I had 2 little fillets of Mahi Mahi left, and I had plenty of stuff to make Pico de Gallo, and also guac. So let's go. Are you ready? You ready to help me, girl? I love you, Miss Moxie. I do. You ready to help? Yeah. Okay, this is everything I'm going to put in my pico. I do prefer red onions in mine. I have a lime, and look at that. That's from one of my tomato plants. So we're gonna put that, my first tomato of the season. These are grocery store Roma tomatoes. And then I'm only going to do half of the jalapeno because I like hot, but I also like to be able to taste it. And I do take the seeds out. I don't enjoy sweating when I eat due to temperature or due to, and I have rinsed everything. It's a little bit of vinegar and water. And sometimes I put garlic in this, but today I'm just going to keep it really basic and just put this in it. And like I said, I'm not going to put the seeds in, because that's usually where your spice comes from, with the seeds. Put those off to the side. And just cut this up. I need to do littler chunks because I don't like biting into a big chunk of this. I like it to be a little dispersed. I'm just going to do half and see, because I don't need a whole boatload of this because it's just me. If my kids were coming over to eat, I would not worry so much about how much I made, because I know they like it too. But this is, I'm sorry, I'm hitting the tripod. This is just for myself. I'm not even going to give any to my little helper here, Moxie. Shh, don't tell her that. Oh, she heard. Sorry, Mox. You would not like this, sweet girl. And so, I keep hitting the tripod. I am so sorry. I used to have a bigger one of these, and I like it. I think I might have mentioned before. It's Kiwi brand. Get them at the Asian market. I think this was like $3. They have a bigger one for $5, but they did not have it. I've been using them for years, but they're nice and sharp. And that's how I like it. I don't want to fuss with a knife. Okay. That in there. I'm going to reserve some of this to sprinkle on top. But I always say that when I have a garden, it's a salsa or pico garden, because that's mostly what I can get out of it, but that's okay. I like just good old tomato sandwiches too. A little bit of salt and pepper on it. I love it. This is gonna, like I said, I'll sprinkle that at the top. I'm gonna use a lime. I do have the cast iron warming up for the Mahi Mahi, which is great for fish tacos because it's a meaty fish. It's not going to fall all apart. And also, I am sorry, I don't, let me see if I can move this. It's a meaty fish, so you can grill it, it'll stay together. And also it's mild, so it's going to take on the flavor of whatever you cook with it. And I'm going to just keep that super simple too. I am going to put some little bit of cumin and lemon and on top of that, because I'm going to have the pico on top of it as well. So I'm going to get the flavor of that. And I have, oh, don't look at that too much. I have some of this left, a little bit, and I do like to have cabbage on top of my taco as well. Fish tacos, that is. I just like that combination. And so that's what I'm going to go with today. Okay, I got the onion all diced up, kind of small. And like I said, I got that jalapeno, quarter of it on the bottom. I'm going to go ahead and squeeze in some lime. And let's see. That's good. Half of it. And the other half. There we go. I should have just got my reamer out. I've been better than this. That's good. All right. I'm going to get the rest of this jalapeno on top. The other quarter. The onion. And I'm throwing everywhere. And mix it up. And I only, I might do one more tomato. Well, let me see. That's good. This is just the 2 Roma tomatoes, and then the one that I showed you that I had got from my tomato plant. And I'm gonna mix it up. You don't like onions, you won't like this. But I like them. And then just a pinch of pepper, little pinch of salt, and that will help more of the tomato. It draws out the water in the tomato. And that is it. Like I said, sometimes I do garlic, but a lot of times I just keep it this simple. And that is very simple. And then, and I have rinsed these off. I'm gonna do the guac. Let's see if this is ripe. I hope so. Sometimes it's hard to tell. There we go. It's okay, it's okay. That's a little firmer than I would like. Let me see. It's a lot firmer than I would like for this, but I'm gonna roll with it. You see, this one feels soft. And all these have been rinsed. So I like to rinse it because other people touch it. I should probably just take the stickers off, but I don't. Okay, this is good. A little bad spot at the top, but that's doable. There we go. Oh wow, that's nice. That's going to be really good. Especially compared to this thing here. Like I said, sometimes you don't know. But I'll get this out of here. But this will be nice and refreshing on a hot day like today. Okay, there was only really one decent avocado for guac, and so I smushed the avocado up as much as I could. And for me, this is how I make guac. That's probably about 2 heaping tablespoons of Pico. Mix that in. Like I said, that was 2, whoops. That was 2 avocados. One was fully ripe. Let's go with another tablespoon. And mix that up. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. And let me see. Grab me a blue corn chip. Get some Pico on it. Oh, that's good. And do this, because these chips are kind of thin, but I like them. Good. Very good. All right. So the Pico and the guac are done. And I'm going to, all I did, and I've used this before, is I just took some, I don't know how you say it, tahini. I just put a little bit on there. I'm going to put some lemon on it too, on the fish. Like I said, this is Mahi Mahi. It's a nice mild fish, doesn't fall apart. And I don't want the seeds. I'm just going to throw it in my cast iron skillet over here that has been preheating. Okay. And I did season both sides of this. Pour the rest of that lemon juice on it. Tahini. Smells good. And let that sear up. I like it till it's a nice white on the inside. And then I'll okay, well, that thought left the station. I have my unsweet tea here. Ooh. I do not like sugar drinks. And I'd probably drink way too much unsweet tea, but I like it. And I'm going to use my tortilla flour streak taco shells, and they're just a little bit smaller. That's my preference. The steam will help Get them nice and soft. Kind of stick them together there. So that's good. Put one more on. Smells good. Nice steam coming up. Those are already getting nice and soft. Okay, it smells really good. And I'm going to put on some ground cumin. I like that in my tacos. Whether I'm using chicken or ground turkey, but I like the flavor. And getting a nice sear on both sides. I like that. Yep, move that back over. And I'm gonna start kind of breaking it up. Like I said, it doesn't really fall apart. I'm breaking it up myself. And I'll go over here with it, my taco holder. I'll go ahead and turn the heat off because, as you already know, the cast iron keeps cooking, even with the fire off. Isn't that pretty? I think so. Okay. See how it's nice and white there? I also like to do this with cod. That's another nice mild fish that takes on the flavor of whatever you season it with. And I do have the fire off. The pan is obviously still hot, and that's what cast iron will do. And like I'd showed you, I had steamed my flour shells just on top here. Works perfectly. Okay, I felt like something was missing flavor-wise in this, so it dawned on me that I did not, whoops, good golly, that I had not added cilantro. So this is nice and clean. I'm going to just cut some up. I don't like it overbearing with cilantro, but I do like the flavor. So I'm going to just add some cilantro in here and cut it up. I would say that's a tablespoon's worth. I'll probably do, let's see, 1.5. I just was missing it. I don't like it real chunky with the cilantro. So there we go. And I'll go ahead and add a little bit to the guac. This was not the best cilantro, and I tried to find some to grow, and they ran out quick. The 3 different places I looked at anyway. So we'll do that. And I'll mix it up. Alright. And get that all mixed up. That's good. This is the cheese that I've used in the past. I'm sorry, I don't remember the name. It's something crema. It's in the refrigerated section. It's a Mexican cheese. I like it. It's nice and light. And it doesn't grate so much as it crumbles, but I still use a grater with it. And you most definitely, excuse me, need a sip. You most definitely need, well, that thought ran out the building too. I'm going to put my cheese on bottom. And so that's just a preference. Another cheese I like with this too is, I already had this ground up, so that's why I'm using it. And but another cheese I like with this is the jalapeno pepper cheese. I really like that. That's a little more than I need in there. But let's see. Nice steam coming off of that. Let it get on the cheese. Like I said, this cheese doesn't get super melty, but I do like it. Okay. Sorry, y'all. Hope you're not getting seasick. Okay. I'm going to put some of the Pico on. Each one of these. If you don't like onions, you won't like this. You know, I only started eating onions like this, raw, maybe in my 40s. I wasn't a huge fan. And then I ended up started eating them. Okay, I'm going to put on some guac. Like I said, I've got that cheese on the bottom. And get me some of my blue corn chips. This is the brand I use. Late July organic blue corn chips. I like them. And so, let me see. I already tasted that, and I know that that's good. At least I think it's good. I went ahead and got me some Pico and guac in a little dish there. I'm going to go ahead and get a bite of this. Okay. Got my Mahi Mahi fish taco with guacamole, the cheese on bottom, and the Pico de gallo. That is good. I say so myself. And even though it's sweltering hot out, it's really not that hot of a dish. And I even like sometimes fixing the fish just like that and eating it on top of a salad if it's really hot. I tell you, the Pico and the guac, it's really good. And that Mahi Mahi cooked perfectly. Stays together. Like I said, you gotta break it apart to put it on your taco. It's wild hot. I don't buy farm raised fish. And for several reasons, but I just don't. And the thought of it's kind of gross to me. But that's good. And then of course, like I said, that's pretty. That's pretty. Let's see what kind of trouble I can get in with this little bowl. Okay. There's cilantro in there now. Definitely gives it the added flavor, a nice fresh flavor. Well, we'll make you some pico and guac. Get some chips and some mahi mahi. It has some wonderful mahi mahi tacos. I'm gonna go finish eating. I'm gonna go out in this heat, see what kind of damage I can do in that yard. Y'all have a good day. Bye. Oh, by the way, I did not add the slaw. It was like, I kind of had to dig through the bag to get the good stuff. I thought, no, I really didn't want it, but I do like the slaw on it. If it's fresh, or even just cabbage, because that extra little crunch. And sometimes I'll just mix it in, sometimes with the pico, but it just, on further examination, it didn't look like something I really wanted to eat. So anyway, I'm going to finish up.